Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I am in the most boring room in my house. My room. Everything's always white and there's barely anything ever on the walls except for like random posters and my artwork down there. A baby picture and a fan. Not much to look at. I'm sitting on my bed. It's kind of a lazy day today because I don't feel that good. But I went to the new dentist, a different dentist yesterday, and it was for a consultation about mini implants. Um, the mini implants are basically just the snap-in dentures. Now, those are just screws that go into the bone, and then I think there's like four. I didn't really do all my research. I have it all in my phone here, but I'm not gonna read off of it because that's so scripted, and I'm not feeling that great to be honest with you. So I'm like don't have the brain power right now to do all that. But the mini implants basically would cost roughly 5,000. Sometimes they can be a little cheaper. Sometimes they can be a little more. The difference between I'm just gonna give you the rundown. Difference between the mini implants and the full dental implants. Big thing, number one, cost. That can cost the dental implants, the full ones, can cost up to 30,000, sometimes over 40,000, depending on the kind of work you're having done and the severity of your dental situation. Now the mini implants, like I said, are around 4 to 5,000. Sometimes they can be less, but with the mini implants, they screw right in to the jaw. I believe there's one, two, three, about four, and those create basically those screws. They do something on the end of them, and you can snap your dentures to connect them. So there's no more adhesive, things like that. They feel a little bit more like real teeth, and they basically help prevent bone loss. And the full dental implants, that's like they have many screws, and it's basically they're like real teeth. They look and feel like real teeth. That's why they're so expensive, especially if you have a full mouth extraction. That's why they're very expensive. They can break and chip like real teeth, and they're consisted of many different types of screws. I'm pretty sure, but I'm probably wrong, and people will probably call me out on it. The screw kind of goes down. It's almost like a bunch of crowns around your mouth, but there's many more screws. I believe they're made of different material, and one goes in farther than the other. I believe the snap-in have a thicker type of screw. But anyways, enough about that because I don't know what I'm talking about. Because I'm not going to be scripted today. I'm not going to read. I'm not feeling good, so I'm not going to do that. Anyways, when I went for my consultation, I'm going to say this part first. He said that I was not a candidate for implants because my ridge is very thin, and there would need to be a lot of work done with the bone. They'd have to put bone in there because there's not a lot of bone. There's not really much they can do, so I'm stuck with dentures, which I don't have a problem with. I was just looking into alternatives. But yeah, no, I'm not a candidate because of the bone loss and how thin my ridge is and how complicated it would be for them to create a surface to put those screws in. Sorry about the lighting, by the way. I am in my room, so it's kind of dark in here, and I don't have bright lights shining on me, so yeah. Anyway, now the next thing, he saw my dentures, and he was like, "That looks a little off." So I smile. It's a little crooked, and basically said, "Well, that looks off." And then he took out he made me take them out, and he looked at them. And he said, "Oh, they're only temporaries." And I said, "No, these are my permanents." He said, "When'd you get your teeth taken out?" I told him November 17th. 2017. When did you get these dentures? And I said January 8th. He asked me where. I told him. He asked if I did my reline myself. I said no, my dentist did, and he said he wouldn't trim down around the edges because nobody else would, and he yada 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 yada, the whole story. Anyway, he looks at me, he goes, I know that dentist, and I said, so, are these temporaries? He said, you're still healing. He looked at my gums and everything. He said, you're still healing. The swelling is still going down. That dentist takes your impressions way too early. He doesn't wait for you to be fully healed. And he just gets the teeth in way before you're ready. And he will just continue putting reline after reline until your teeth they're just so thick on the inside that they are no longer usable. He said it's going to cause a lot of pain, this and that. And that I will need a new pair of dentures. I can start the process in June because I'll be 6 months out healed, but he said to try to wait as long as possible since I will be paying out of pocket. So I asked how much the new set would be, and I want the best possible, obviously, if I'm going to have to pay out of pocket for a new pair. And they gave me a bunch of coupons, blah, blah, blah. Their best one with all these guarantees and different things that go with it. Give me about $3,500 with the discounts. I told him, let me think about it. And I found another place down where I grew up that will do it for about $2,100. And I'm thinking of doing that, but I'm going to wait as long as possible. I'm really upset that my dentist is able to, because he doesn't give temporaries, which he should have done. And so my gums were, healed and the swelling all went down. But instead, he's like, here's your permanents. And I should have done my research more. So if you're watching this and you're getting a full mouth extraction without temporaries, talk to your dentist and say, listen, I want to, my swelling needs to go down, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to end up having to do reline after reline, not have my teeth fit, and have them basically be useless. Because mine are going to be useless. They may look nice, but also my bite is very, very off. Someone, actually, a subscriber I've had for a long time now, he commented and noticed, he said, I think your bite might be off. And it is. That's another thing the other dentist said, was my bite is very off. I already have a lot of bone loss. I can't afford any more. So, I was upset, but honestly, things happen, and this is a long journey. I should have known that, me getting my teeth so fast, it should have been like a red light going off or whatever. Should have been something going off in my head, like, wait a minute, this is too soon. I should have, but it could be worse. I could never have teeth again. But at least these ones still look good in my mouth. I can still smile. They're still functional as of now, being able to chew. The dentist that I did see that did the reline is refusing to shave this down. I am no longer going to be going to him. That's that. But anyway, yeah, so really do your research before you get a full mouth extraction. And I'm glad that I'm in a good place mentally about this whole thing, or else I probably would have freaked out. But I didn't. I look at the positives. I look for, when there's a whole bunch of negatives around me, I'm the type of person that finds the smallest positive in the world, even if that positive is nowhere near related to what is going on with me. Like, my car could set on fire and explode, and I will have no vehicle, and, for example, and like, all my money's gone, and blah, blah, blah. But then I'd be like, but you know what? The sun is out today. And it's been rainy for the past week. There's a positive. You see, that's just how I am. That was a really extreme I mean, of course I'd be upset if my car blew up, but no, that's a really extreme example, but I think you catch my drift. Anyways, I'm going to be making that video, you know, about the implants. I just needed more time to gather myself. If I had my household is always hectic. I have a lot of, my house is very full. I have a lot of things I need to do outside of YouTube. Not that I don't care about you guys, but just been very busy. But I thought I'd let you guys know what was going on and give you a little bit of insight about the implants. And yeah, I think I figured out how I want to get those gift cards out. You know, it's like a giveaway thing. I think what I want to do is have it run for a couple weeks until I can pick someone. Basically, you can either message me on Instagram, SPYDA_LIZZ. It's my YouTube name with an underscore in between Spider and Liz. So you can message me there, or you could comment. Basically, just give me a little bit of, you know, a story about why you're watching my videos, or something about your journey. Basically, I just want to get to know my subscribers. You know, I'm just going to pick people at random, but I don't know. I do want to hear what you guys have to say, and then maybe the person that touches my heart the most, a couple people, I will just be like, here you go, this giveaway. But I don't want you to put too much effort into it. It's not like a contest or nothing. I mean, it's not $1 million, but you could even send me a message on Instagram and say, hey, with a cool emoji, and I might be like, oh my god, here's the giveaway. Anyways, I'm just being silly now, and I really need to lay down and rest while my kids are napping. And so, alright, if you want to private message me, you know about my Instagram, that'll be linked, sorry, word vomit. My Instagram will be linked in the description below if you don't want to leave something public in the comment section. And, alright, that's pretty much all I got for you today. Sorry if my video is crap, but basically, that's how I do it. Alright. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna go get some rest, and peace.